clutch को block करो. Stop spamming that, chat.
A couple of them through smokes, a couple of them in the back.
Nice. Get it. Nice.
I was talking about that economy a little bit earlier as well for Global Esports, right? They still have another purchase here. Good usage once more of the Interceptor. Zap away that util in towards the mid doors. You do have not a lot of space identification in mid as well for Global, so you got to look elsewhere right now. Autumn's TP about to fade. He only has one, mind you, so when that is gone, he's either committed or then without. And he's holding a yellow, so he is committed into this deeper line.
You're recommended
with an
to me
operator
by
could
some
be
people.
effective still. Keeping things competitive
Ooh.
out
I think
towards
Potato also
DFM.
should start watch parties.
Not feeling safe enough to really creep on up.
Well, a minute mark on the line. You've got nil information as Crystal, so you want to use
Watch
that
party
drone to see
सब
what
होगा
other
उसमें.
space you can find, see what positions of your opponents you
Let's
can
see Hana
garner.
मेरी.
Or just to inform Yudotan to hold the position, hold the ground. Shorty goes diving in. And there goes DFM into sight, streaming through with Javi getting gunned down as well.
Batman अकेला side पे भाई. 3 जन उसके सामने.
Holds around the pyramids. Makes use of the toxic screen to sidestep
2v2.
through. 2 kills to his name. Listening for the tap.
Autumn so far away though. Has to skedaddle on over here. Operator from the flank. Perfect cosmic divide. Maybe not. Patman picks out Cess just from behind it. And remember that flank I just spoke about?
Plant सुन लिया उसने.
To have a
He's
bit of
gonna
an
pick out.
idea is made that this can be possible. But you
Bro,
can't with the
he's
knife
so
out. Patman
smart.
getting the right
He's
timing
too
again.
good.
Experience is worth its weight in gold in the server at the moment. And Patman is showcasing that he is just reading you like a damn book.
The pages are open, man. I mean, the micro decisions.
What is he doing?
We just gotta see the replay again. As soon as the cosmic divide goes down, he manages to step away, even finding an opportunity to step on through, find the shot onto Cess.
I mean, the same thing happened the
Bro,
other day.
Astra को क्या मारा है, bro?
The exact players that did it, but I know as soon as the cosmic divide
Bro, he's
was
nonchalant.
deployed, someone died immediately as it started to come into existence. You gotta be aware of these little gaps.
वो
that
सामने वाला
do
योरू
happen
तो
in
यार
these
clutch भाई
moments.
वहाँ पे
There's so
खेल
much
रहा
that'll be
था.
going through Cess's mind in that situation. And now it's going to be more of a rapid approach in towards this B side. What an absolute shot from Patman.
Mia,
Looking for even more as well. Shrouded steps. Oh, God,
this is
is
his
brilliant.
home perch, I feel.
Just looking for it. Sets up the smoke, reveals, and he holds it also clear with Javi. The perfect duo in tandem. Now for Yudo to finish it off, it's a flawless run yet again.
Bro, tech pause आने वाला है.
We've got from them so far.
इसका PC check करना चाहिए.
Outrageous start from Global Esports in a map that I was really expecting more from DFM, but I also highlighted earlier, Quack. I say that the so far on the attacking side of kickoff have not been sufficient enough when you compare that to the defensive. They are up there on the defensive side, but they are just not able to get a roll on attack to try and lead, to try and gain advantages and to hold.
भाई मैं डेथ मैच में इससे बेकार खेलता हूँ.
Very good job of punishing you at choke point entries and in trades. Evolution out for Yudotan. Mid, quick from DFM, but what do? You smoked off, you stalled. Trying Crystal. As Yatska gets on the board.
There are also multiple X's on the map outside across mid doors, as well as Cave. Yatska going to continue on with his tear, though, since his position is already known anyway. Thinks the TP looks to be just second.
Yeah.
Akame left.
Gun here.
Spike on his back. But at the end of the day, it is a 1 versus 3.
We'll try to keep on through anyway, listening for whatever tells he can find.
आज किया क्या वो workout में?
A bit of lady luck that needs to come to his favor here.
Absolutely. A slight reveal onto Yudotan. The Cosmic Divide comes up as well. Akame trying to dance around it, but Patman's just way too swift.
What has he ended on here?
25.
24, 25 kills.
Switching sides.
Just at the end of
25 and 3. I need someone to be the stat gatherer for me. I need to know what is the biggest scoreline in a half of Valorant. I feel like that's gotta be up there.
Most kills in one half.
Wrong. Like, you would think that you would know.
Bro is not.
What are you doing?
Halftime.
Well, I can tell you one thing for sure though, DFM breeze not a great mixture.
not currently in a map that we haven't seen from them with this roster as well, right? It's always the thing where do you stay on towards maps that you're really comfort on in the veto process? What are you looking?
काम 25 कर रहा है. बैटमैन ऑलवेज सेव द डे. चल बताओ ये क्या है? सबसे पीकेस्ट क्या है? पीकेस्ट आप तो प्राइम फॉर्म में भी इससे बेकार खेलते हो. इनकॉग्निटो क्यों खुला है? इनकॉग्निटो का शॉर्टकट कैसे बताए तेरे को? अरे इनकॉग्निटो खोल दिया. अरे मम्मी, अरे चुप बच्चा है क्या? चुप हो जा सूसू. शीशी लग रही है यार भाई. भाई गलत भाई, मेरे को आज सुबह से 2 बार शीशी लगी है. अभी तीसरी बार क्यों लग रही है?
I'm not the greatest fan of it. I'll put that out there.
It's
चिन्मय भाई ने आज का पहला सुपर चैट किया. थैंक यू फॉर द 40 रुपीज चिन्मय भाई. व्हाट इज योर ड्रीम 5 स्टैक प्रोटीन? 5 ड्रीम 5 स्टैक प्रोटीन.
We'll keep our eyes
Dream
on
5
this
stack
GE
protein.
one for now. On to the attack.
Dream. Dream team. I don't know,
I mean,
bro,
I
but
obviously, right?
it
DFM
must be close around.
That should be said.
What?
GE do like this A site. That should be said. And it is the weaker side for DFM.
I don't know. मेरा ड्रीम टीम पता नहीं, लेकिन वाइटैलिटी और T1 का जो टीम है ना अभी, वो बहुत उनका ड्रीम टीम हो सकता है भाई. And they are still losing. So that's diabolical.
CT approach. Autumn
Wow.
Straight shooting on
Autumn just spammed it.
Look at the position that G are
Wow,
holding on
what
to
a
as
mid
well.
peak.
Pat instantly gunning down Seth. Here's the footsteps and calls it to the team.
Oh,
Javi though getting gunned
Nice
down.
Yatsuka
Yatsuka
got 2, bro. 2v2.
Yudotan still
No,
alive,
2v1.
however, but now
Crystal,
getting shut down.
come
It's
on,
just
step
Crystal
up.
left.
Has to fight.
He has such a
No.
long range of Classic 2. Tries to go for the wide step out. Manages
It's
to
one
take
shot,
down
bro.
May, but still, he's down to 1.
Kaide one
HP.
headshot है, one headshot.
Out some good magic to be able to
Wall
find
drop.
this one as Kaide gets off.
Oh!
Yeah! Do you win that on 1 HP? You needed that round as DFM.
No freaking way.
It's a classic.
He got off the spike as well.
It's a classic. 1 HP against long-range ghosts.
As a G fan, we have prayed for days like this.
इसके बाद भी बोलोगे हारेगी.
We have prayed for days like this, chat.
What a Red Bull clutch to come out from Crystal. Bit of a buy-up for DFM here. See what the Marshals are going to be able to do with the Sheriffs as well. Tags and trades. There's the first. But no trades to come out as May falters on the site into the crosshairs of Autumn. This is going to be a bit of a quicker one on the back of this utility if you want. But the Marshal makes you second guess a little here as Global. They don't need to overplay their hands. They don't need to waltz into a trap. They've got a player advantage. Careful. They can really allow DFM to slip up here.
Yeah, sticking together as a pack. The right call.
By agla map hai. It's not done until it's done, bro, because DFM is samne.
Well.
They are a
Success
good
is the
team, a
only
very
one
good
left
team,
on
so
the
they
safe
can
side.
step up any time.
Slight bit of intel gathering here and there.
Clean up, baby, clean up,
Firefight
clean
as
up,
well,
clean up,
and
clean up.
G will just have
Anime
their way with
Academy,
it.
thank you so much
It's
for the
up to
response.
match
Welcome back to
point
the
now
Pow
for the team.
Gang. Anime Academy,
Yeah, did
kya
not think the
baat hai?
scoreline discrepancy was what we will be seeing between
Kya
GE and
sikhate ho
DFM
aap?
in map
आज
1
हम
of
5
the
रेडियन
day,
को 5
no matter
आयरन के
what
सामने
map
लड़ाई.
it would have been.
आप क्या सिखाते हो
Because
उसमें
we
Anime
saw
Academy भाई?
How great the start to kick off was for DFM.
भाई हमारे कॉलेज में ऐसी कॉन्वर्सेशंस होती थी. भाई नहीं, साइतामा और गोकू का अगर फाइट होगा ना, तो साइतामा वन साइडेड. नहीं ब्रो, अगर टाइटन गोकू के अगेंस्ट लड़े, ऐसा कॉन्वर्सेशन होता था हमारे कॉलेज में. ये सब होता रहेगा इनके एकेडमी में.
10-2 half that was seen in the beginning from RRQ's just demolition on that attacking side. Here we go anyways. See if DFM are going to be able to have a little bit of depth in this map of Breeze.
As I tell you, if they watch back that previous round, it's going to give them a migraine.
Yeah, they'll be kicking themselves from the result there, but you probably have to rewind.
और आपको कुछ समझता नहीं होगा. नहीं, मैं बीच में बैठ के हाँ करता था.
Where you went wrong.
सही बोल रहा है.
Just coming to a reset now. Find whatever you can get. Playing the long angles, trying to find shots here and there with Bulldog.
चिन्मय भाई ने 40 रुपए दिया है सुपर चैट पे और लिखा है -4 सेकंड एक बूस्टर.
Courageous smoke out into, well, another smoke, but still.
4 सेकंड और एक बूस्टर.
And there to try and force his way in with the shadow step and not expect that.
Thank you for the 40 चिन्मय भाई.
Holding inside of the smokes. But as they all start to fade, so too the chances of GE in this round. 2 versus 4. You got the flank. The other side of the map, of course, being held by Cess. Where he finds the space, he will try and hold it. And with 30 seconds to go now,
मैं बता रहा हूँ अगर अपन ये खाए ना कमबैक खाए ना चैट,
is the territory held by DFM.
क्लच भाई को घर जाके मारेंगे.
May will go peek in.
राउंड हार गए क्लच भाई की वजह से.
Just waiting for the smokes to possibly go down now. They hear.
Actually, this is all for Patman to complete his 30 kills, chat.
Not really any remaining moves left for Javi, other than to hope for kills here and there, but way too many targets on the other end. Another round out for DFM, but there's a lot to go.
Oh, absolutely. It is a massive mountain that you got to try and climb. You got to do it flawlessly. And if you're just playing percentages, as Global Esports just wait for a big ult round, to be completely honest with you. Build them all up and then break them down. I'm talking about one of the sites around the map to absolutely overwhelm your opponents.
मिया भाई गेमिंग वाइटी चैनल भाई ये राउंड में मतलब ये गेम में ना एंडेड में इन लोग का हाथ गर्म नहीं होना चाहिए. इनका हाथ गर्म मतलब अपना काम 25 हो सकता है.
They're going to go out guns blazing anyway and attempt either way.
The player advantage, the scan of two towards mid. Field incentivizes May that you need to find something here. Opting not to spray too early for it.
हवे में मारेगा.
Gone through though, so G still
what is
looking
this
for their
positioning, bro?
into the A site. They
Nice.
actually trench on back.
Nice, 30 kills, baby.
Yeah.
Onto Cess and Akame, who have the information, just trying to hold on to the right angle for Crystal.
GG's! 32 kills?
Swiftly dismisses of DFM on the first map pick on Breeze.
That's just a monstrous performance to come through from GE as a whole. And I gotta say for Patman too, right? There's no way that you can just say this map would have been as clean as without him. 32 to 5.
Frost Autumn को कुछ तो बोल रहा भाई.
Patman has 32 kills. The next closest to him is Autumn on 13. That is absolutely ridiculous that comes out.
भाई इतना अच्छा गेम गया फिर भी फ्रॉस्ट कुछ तो बच्चन दे रहा उसको.
क्या?
उडोतान और ऑटम को कुछ तो भर रहा था.
भाई तुम कुछ कर क्यों नहीं रहे थे?
नहीं भाई they are going for VCT main stage
पे खेलना. खत्म कर दिया भाई पूरा मैच.
हाँ राउंड भी गाय को दिए.
वो भी है
इजी था इजी.
ब्रो चैट कितने किल्स? लेट अस चेक.
28 मिनट में गेम खत्म.
डेड बीफ थैंक यू फॉर द 40 रुपीस. योर फेवरेट इंडियन एंड ग्लोबल प्लेयर.
अच्छा है भाई.
इंडिया मैंने इतना देखा नहीं है. एंड फेवरेट ग्लोबल प्लेयर आई फील डीमन 1 ब्रो. पता नहीं ब्रो देखते हैं. मेरा फेवरेट अभी के लिए ना आई लव.
तो जल्दी हो जाएगा.
2-0 तो नहीं होगा. अगला गेम DRX T1 तो फटे चलेगा
भाई खत्म.
जिस हिसाब से चल रहा है गेम
ब्रो
लग नहीं रहा है कि कुछ होने वाला है आगे.
32 किल. दिस इज क्रेजी. ट्विटर
516 ACS.
ट्विटर
जिंदगी में इतना ACS नहीं देगा.
Bro,
why Twitter active?
Playing deathmatch. G fighting. यार भगा दो. Ashu buy tech with 40 rupees.
भाई मेरा लास्ट ट्विटर पोस्ट देखो. सबसे लास्ट वाला.
रुको.
नहीं मतलब लास्ट नहीं. लास्ट का एक पहले वाला.
Hydra flick.
और उस पे डेट देखो.
एक साल.
इससे नीचे. अरे कहाँ गया भाई? इससे नीचे.
Wow, www.
Still here, still submitting G fighting 2023. उसके बाद मैंने ट्विटर यूज करना ही बंद कर दिया.
अभी करो ना, अभी करो भाई.
हाँ भाई करना है.
Tweet bro, tweet.
मैंने ट्विटर पता है 7 साल पहले बनाया था जब मैंने स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट की थी. पर मैंने आज तक कुछ डाला नहीं उस पे. मैं डालूंगा अभी ट्विटर पे. स्ट्रीमिंग वीमिंग का कुछ सीन हो रहा है ना.
शिव भाई ने 40 रुपए दिया, लिखा भाई स्किन दे दो प्लीज, मेरा
स्ट्रीम करेंगे भाई। हर्ष भाई, would you like to become a Twitter streamer?
डिपेंड्स कितना देते हैं।
What if they pay you
ऑडियंस
like
ऑडियंस कितना
अच्छा,
देते हैं
audience,
हाइड्रा भाई?
अच्छा,
ऑडियंस।
अच्छा, audience के लिए ना। Yeah, we stream for audience, bro. We don't stream for money.
Yep. What is that ad, man? What do you guys mean ads नहीं चालू? नहीं बनता है क्या हुआ है?
मैं सिर्फ पूछ रहा था।
EG20 जीती है, लिवियतन 20 जी। अच्छा, क्रू की अभी भी वही टीम है?
हाँ, अभी तक क्रू टीम मतलब मेन
हाइड्रा भाई, आपको पता है क्रू की जो मेन टीम है ना, 5 जनों के वीजाज मिले ही, मतलब हुए ही नहीं है। तो इसकी वजह से पूरी अलग टीम खेल रही है। तो 5 टीम, मतलब 5 जन अलग है क्रू के।
ओह,
ऐसा
तो क्रू
शॉर्ट है फिर उनका।
कितने मैच आ रहे? जीते
सारे नहीं
सारे। शिट यार, कहाँ हो रहा है ये? अमेरिका का
मतलब
कहाँ पे हो, किधर रहा है मैच, किधर हो रहा है
वो पता नहीं। भाई लाउड हार रही है यार चैट।
कल नियॉन शूट किया बे, 19-5 था नियॉन भी एक मैप पे।
That was the first time a player has gone 32-5 in regional play with no OT. Ooh! Bro, that was the first time a player has gone 32-5 in regional play with no OT. Oh, that's crazy stat. आज बहुत क्रेजी गेम्स है ना चैट अमेरिकास के। ब्रो आज एनआरजी
इजी होगा।
आज एनआरजी 100 Thieves है, G2 Cloud9 and Oxy is back.
Oxy is back.
Yep. What do you think Clash भाई? G2 versus Cloud9?
भाई of course. नहीं, अभी नहीं जीत पाएगी।
जीतने के चांसेस तो है G2।
उस दिन बहुत चोक किया G2 ने। I mean, of course.
Bro, you missed my super chat. Not expected.
आज अच्छा मैच है, बहुत अच्छा मैच है ये वाला। 100 Thieves एनआरजी अच्छा मैच है, पता है? क्योंकि 100 Thieves ऐसा अलग सा ही फॉर्म पकड़ ली ना अब। NRG slaps, G2 slaps, G2 NRG.
Anime Academy, thank you for the 100 rupees on super chat. कुछ नहीं सीखता भाई, ये तो बस क्या कुछ नहीं सीखता भाई, ये तो बस सेकंड अकाउंट है आपको सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए बनाया था। बाय द वे, लव फ्रॉम ठाणे। अरे लव फ्रॉम नवी मुंबई बाबा,
तो इसका मतलब
लव यू सो मच।
ऑफिशियल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिलेगा कोई भी टीम?
हाँ भाई, मिलना चाहिए बनता है ब्रो। वो है ना, बहुत एंटरटेनिंग है टू वॉच T11, पता नहीं क्यों
भाई। अभी और एक ही टीम में परफेक्ट फिट बैठता है हर्ष भाई, देखा जाए तो। एक ही टीम को वही रोल की जरूरत है।
नहीं तो उसका वो प्लेयर आ रहा है ना।
कौन?
G2 का ना।
कौन?
G2 का प्लेयर नहीं आ रहा कोई, वो लीफ नहीं आ रहा।
अबे लीफ तो खेल रहा है।
तो बेबी पे किसके जगह पे? जोनापी चले गया क्या?
हाँ,
क्यों?
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ, जोनापी को निकाल दिया ना।
ओह अच्छा, तभी वो होस्ट कर रहा था।
तो क्या
शुबाई शिटुबाई
निकाल दिया, कोई नहीं आ रहा है।
शुडवेल भाई,
एनवी के प्लेयर से।
शुडवुलू भाई, अभी क्या नाम है तेरा? थैंक यू फॉर द पॉट रुपीस भाई। स्किन दे दो प्लीज, मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड आईडी सेम यूजर नेम। एनीमे एकेडमी ने 40 रुपए दिया, लिखा ब्रो यू मिस्ड माय सुपर चैट, नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड यू ब्रो। अरे लव यू फॉर अनदर सुपर चैट मेरे भाई। अरे ये बड़बड़ इसका बंद करो यार। बराबर
भाई फिर बहुत ही डेंजर भाई। जोगेमो डीमन वन डुओ। भाई 516 एसीएस।
Bro, how is this guy alive? भाई वेंटिलेटर पे ये। Games he games. Oh my god, that's crazy. I am a complete beginner. Made my first art using a pen. WWF. WWF bro. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. चैट ये देखो ना ये.
मैच तो इतना जल्दी खत्म हुआ है जैसे कि क्या
W's. वरुण डवन वरुण. उसको बोल फ्यूरिया के अगेंस्ट 13-3 हुए तेरा G2 चुप रहे.
Is 5 watching for what?
अबे ये तो पुराना है बे. पुराने के हिसाब से तो ठीक है. नहीं भाई ये तो नया वाला है वीडियो. बट ये नया वाला वीडियो है क्या उनका?
आज पेपर एक्स को रिग्रेट हो रहा होगा हर्ष भाई.
क्या?
हाँ
क्या?
बैटमैन को क्यों जाने दिया?
GE2-0FS.
Anime Academy, thank you for the 40 rupees. G20FS. अरे पहला ये गेम नहीं होने दे रहे तुम लोग. फुल सेंस पे पहुंच गए. अरे कितने बेशरम लोग हो यार भाई. 1 गेम एट अ टाइम. इतना वो मत हो. इतना फ्री मत हो तुम लोग सब. ठीक है ना प्लीज. आई एम टेलिंग यू. अरे क्या करते हैं? गाड़ी चलाएगी शेमड़ी. थैंक यू फॉर द 40 रुपीज. अच्छा फॉर श्योर बोलना है उसको. ठीक है. FS ब्रो. FS. वाओ. What the hell? Bro, chat up है bro. पागल ट्रिमर. अबे तो अगला फुल सेंस के साथ होगा ना इसलिए मेरे को लगा. अरे माँ भाई ये फुल एनीमे पगलू है वे भाई. इसके पास फिगरेंस बहुत अच्छे है. शिट ये देख. अबे पंखे के ऊपर नेजुको को रखा है. जीपीयू के ऊपर तांजीरो है. चेंबर की अल्ट गन तुमसे हाइटेड है. जस्ट सेइंग. ये जो मेरी हाइट का मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं ना भगवान तुम्हारा हिसाब करेंगे बता रहा हूँ. थैंक यू फॉर द 40 रुपीज. नो मान. वो चैट सुनो ना. एक चीज़ बताता हूँ. मुझे ना हल्की प्रेशर आ रही है. लेकिन अगर मैं वो कर रहा नहीं हूँ ना तो इसके वजह से मुझे थोड़ा अनकंफर्टेबल लग रहा है. तो वो हल्का सा प्रेशर है ना छोड़ के आ जाता हूँ मैं फटाक से 2 मिनट में. ठीक है मैच भी चालू हो रहा है. 1-2 राउंड तुम लोग देख लो. मैं आता हूँ 2 मिनट में आता हूँ.
Understatement, but if they did a bit of a watch and research onto bind, perhaps for GE against Paper X, this is their bind comp. They've just put it on Pearl. So I'm wondering right now, are we getting a very rare chamber in the composition for GE as far as Yudotan is concerned when we've got Haven? And are they pushing Veto on every other map? I'd be very interested to see if they do opt to do that. Likewise of when Teo came to the mix last kickoff, we've got just Teo merchants. Do we right now have Yudotan as a Veto merchant?
Hopefully not. I don't think. I believe Yudotan is flexible enough to play other things, but right now just going on the offensive. Starting off on the defensive side as well. GE immediately taking so much control over mid.
Yep, they are not scared to take fights whatsoever as the chokehold is popped over at the B side. The rest of the utility as well just zapping away as the clone was sent in. Autumn on that call took his gate crash to back this up. So Yatska would very much like to find some good timing against Autumn right now, and I don't think he's going to find it. Immediate decapitation. As GE will hold player advantage. Space in B, space up, forward of A for Harvey. Orientations for Patman as well if needed, expecting a perhaps split through up.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything towards A main or B, so you're quite clear that these guys might be taking time to re-clear middle. GE is quite aware of this because Yudotan is prepared. Unfortunately, goes down to Akame's pistol.
He was very committed there. No bailout strategy, so he's done well to find one. And you got to remember, Javi has pushed all the way through a main. Now Patman spots out where Kaide is. You don't need to get too big for your boots here as well as GE. You've got a player advantage. You've got this flank. They can come on through. Although, as I say that, what do I know, right? Patman finding the line into the site does have a bailout scenario. But he does die.
Quickly read. Javi thankfully does arrive at the right time as well, though. Akame now trying to stick the spike down. Meanwhile, GE just looking for the angles. Let's get Autumn involved in this fight as well. Popless right off the top. Close range though, so Akame still has a chance, but sooner rather than later, maybe running out of ammo, does have the chance to reload. Still though, unfortunate circumstances as Javi managed to get one through his dome.
Yeah, it gets close at the end. A very workable scenario for Akame to try and piece that one together. GE gifting him a couple of 1v1s in the mix. Doesn't get the job done, so we continue where we left off for Global Esports on the last map. Good ideas to begin on this map as well, right? I really have a feeling that the game plan from Global Esports is to always on the defensive side push somewhere. They are always going to want to try and find some space in one side of the map or in the middle and then adjust because of this double TP comp that they are running. It gives them such flexibility to almost be everywhere all at once when they need, give or take like a 4-second, 5-second window for some running, which is massive.
Doing it again. Up towards A main. Cluing from Autumn as well, and he does find one through the smokes. Yep. Oh!
He's playing weak side at the moment, but he can get hungry for the kills as well with the TP to get out. Do like the GE push A main as well. You recognize that it's just up against the pistols at the moment. As long as you recognize where the gaps are in your own defenses, you should be all good. That's why you can see some rotations from Crystal over towards back of spawn. Just make sure that there's no water pushes to come out. Autumn looked for a flank for a couple of seconds, so they are picking up what gaps could be coming into play. And I wonder if DFM are going to get another situation where they can try and bully their way in here, get a plant perhaps. It's going to be difficult though, you'd assume.
Yeah, Panan already quite aware, so does confirm at least just a little trinkle of information. At the same time though, got Yudo, got Crystal right around the corner.
So they do get the plant. Sharpie from Pat.
Nice.
We'll give him that. G still feeling comfortable enough to go in for the big challenge on the duels. There they all go down.
Flawless round to come out from Global Esports in our wait for the bonus, essentially, after the pistol round does very narrowly go their way in the end.
Flawless.
DFM, time to showcase what you have prepared for us on this map. You decided to pick Pearl into this veto.
वॉशरूम से चैट कर रहे हो.
They did take that previous one against Genji as well, but that was a Genji that wasn't looking too familiar.
13-10 at the end of the day in that series, though, from DFM. Right? Challenged a little bit. Some tape to watch to figure out how things go. It was the attacking side that they started off with the pistol into the bonus on the third. The slight little giddy up from Genji, if you remember, but they did lose the half. So we'll have to wait and see on their weaker side of Valorant at the moment, this attacking side, into a 3-stacker.
Completely pushed forward. G
Mar
wants to prevent them from breaking through, but unfortunately 2 players will go down. Autumn with this outlaw forced to reload. That takes time.
Yeah, Autumn was the one that was spotted here. I think Crystal was too, perhaps, but it's the good settle from DFM with the player advantage now. You feel safe as Yudo-tan that you wouldn't get flanked. So that's a duel. It was very needed for Kaide. Should be an easy close here for DFM.
Still got all those players up. Little bits of utility still online. Akame possibly to drone in through. At least with numbers advantage, but we'll see if Autumn's Outlaw could do anything.
Yeah, did finish off Yatska, finish Cess. Can you play a little bit of bait and switch and draw the aggro away from Crystal, perhaps, to get on in?
Maybe waiting for a haunt. DFM, though, elect to hang all the way back towards main.
No reason not to play from there as well when you've got some recon availabilities from Akame. You got the nanos that are going to chip him down. You got the gravity well as well. So you just got a lot of win cons here for DFM.
Look at
Bomb grenade out.
the decisions from Yatska. Clear all the way out back. So quite comfortable to just look towards the spike itself. DFM listening for the tab, waiting out the utilities, peeking off the recon, instant trades, instant kills coming through from Kaide.
Yeah, again, there's no reason that you should be losing those situations for DFM in that bonus round when you do get the advantages and settle on down. This composition can definitely lead into some post-plant strength, which we do need to see from DFM as well, but that is going to be provided they gain advantages into these sites. They set themselves up for the post-plants, because if GE are going to give them a lot of challenges in the early game, are they going to lose a couple of these players that
मुझे ऐसा लगता है स्ट्रीम पे अपने को एक
make it more
शिशी कैम
difficult to try
ये
and
करना
find
चाहिए
closing in the rounds?
रखना चाहिए. Yeah,
Very
perfect
close to a
now,
couple
bro.
of big ults
Black
for
t-shirt looks
DFM too. Hunter's
clean.
Fury, lockdown. Pushing towards the B side, elevation for Javi. Drone's going to ping him, so that should be the freebie ult.
अरे धोया है हाथ यार. वो कैमरा का लाइटिंग चेंज करने के लिए हाथ उधर रखा मैंने. पर बस करो यार. टी-शर्ट चेंज अबे हाँ यार थोड़ी सी लगती है.
Battery low. Please charge.
वो पिंक वाला टी-शर्ट अच्छा लग रहा नहीं था भाई अंदर.
Yeah, don't care about the orb, sure.
Wow.
It's fine.
Maybe they're handing it over. Okay, Akame will be the one to pick it up.
Hunter's Fury to play post in this 5 versus 5. Every single member of
भाई
GE
वो
gonna be
बैटमैन ने
spawns
क्या
out.
निकाला यार वो राउंड डीगल से.
Paths possibly set things up. Hunter's Fury deployed. A little bit early. Convergent pass clear out Halls. We'll see where the light speed lands. Unfortunately, 2 Patman's death, but that will be the goal light for everyone else from GE. Now executing on the site. The trade's coming through from Yatska. But there goes Autumn as well. Yatska still alive. Gets onto the diffuser. Now it's 1v1. Autumn trying to
Nice,
dance around. He gets the
5
kill at the end.
HP. Good round.
Very, very narrowly though, however. I think
हिमांशु भाई ने 40 रुपए दिया है सुपर चैट पे और लिखा है हर्ष भाई वर्क फ्रॉम होम कर रहे हैं.
You do see from the spotter how close Yatska
Thank you for the
actually
40.
was there.
एनीमे भाई ने 40 रुपए दिया और लिखा है लाला छी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं हुई. शिशी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो हुई नहीं. प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो रही बस ज्यादा निकल रही है.
Be able to find that round. Chip damage from the Hunter's Fury as well, doing a little bit here to assist for the squad, but at the end of the day, Valorant is played on winning rounds. And DFM are sorely missing them currently.
Even though they are so close, it's unfortunate. At least the ults have come on.
Ego round DFM का.
Some of them, yeah. But how much favor do you put in the lockdown perhaps being the be-all and end-all to gain you entry in towards one of the sites?
G's pushing.
Similarly, do the same with the
Chat
dimensional
बस करो ना यार ये बातें यार. अच्छी नहीं होती ये बातें यार. टीवी पे स्ट्रीम देख रहे रहेंगे. सब लोग फैमिली बैठ के देखती है यार स्ट्रीम.
Padding on their own econ as well. It can definitely be the time in the map to have
a
a
watch
great
party,
start
watch
for the
party.
defenses for GE. Cause some worry for DFM, even more so from what we saw from the last
Come on,
map.
one kill, come
Or
on.
if you somehow come away with a
Take him
3
down.
round here as DFM, maybe be able to come out with a good attacking performance that we've not seen yet.
वो योरू उधर ये भाई मानता ही नहीं.
आज खाली हो
चले जा यात्सुका.
Eager to find a shot with this outlaw.
Bro 8 से आ रहे पुल अप कर रहे हैं.
Patman's still sticking around. Oh no.
कॉल आया रहेगा तब कि पुश कर सकते हो पे.
That's just going to be go time for DFM to bully their way into the site as well.
Now
And
the
all the arc pressure already
done, bro.
established. They are in.
खत्म बैटमैन.
You gonna no flash? You gonna peek out? Nah. He still gets one. Okay, good for
ठीक
one.
है ठीक है.
The planter
ओके
down.
चलेगा. Let's see. आठ चला बंदा.
Still have the drift and cosmic divide available. Everyone else arriving soon enough up towards flowers. They
दिक्कत
begin
दे
to
सकता
push
है
up.
आठ बंदा.
Lockdown
pick up.
though. Do you go in deeper?
Arre.
May prevents that from happening with the off angle. Slides on up,
nahi.
and it's gonna be Yatska landing down the final
कोई
shot.
बात नहीं.
ठीक है प्ले था.
Not a thrifty, but you
Play
would
था.
kind of be, you know,
Play था,
seeing
play
a
था,
little
play था.
argument with 2 of the
वो
classics.
outlaw वाला थोड़ा horrendous
doing a
था.
lot of the great
योरू नहीं
damage
मरता ना.
onto the quite a shield equipped GE
Hello, bro. Hello,
members there,
Pasim,
some regens in there,
Hello,
and some
Miss Shhin.
25ers that the outlaw does flourish against. Sharpies from May as
Yeah.
well.
By
Everyone
Bia
else
Pop
is
Off मतलब है ना
really
shot
on
है.
अंदर बिजी
get
रहा.
the job done
पूरा
there. I was
round
talking
था.
about a scenario that would bring a bit of
आज
stability
पूरा
to the
खाली में
economy
गया
of
मैं.
GE. Will
शिन
they
कैसे हो
not
वो?
matter?
अरे एकदम
And
मस्त
you got to
यार.
play
तुम कैसे
for
हो
the
भाई?
full
किसी का
save.
है भाई. भाई मैं बाहर हूँ.
3 अल्टीमेट से जीप है.
मैं फिलहाल बाहर आया हूँ.
We'll see what DFM
गोवा के पास.
एम इन पुश ये बार आगे गए. WWW.
फिलहाल मेरे पास लैपटॉप ही है मेरा.
Focal point
Switch
on
on
that
watch
from
party करिए.
Fudotan. Again, no way to get out of a
यार आवाज आ
16
रहा है.
position.
हाँ.
This time.
GE going to be progressing up through A main
अगर
with
थोड़ा
3.
अलग आवाज आ रहा है तो मेरे को बता देना.
That could
ठीक
be
मत कर.
closing.
अच्छा इको है ये.
Push down
ओ वो लोग
hard.
आ रहे फाइट लेने भी.
जी पे
Looking
एक
to
है
take the fight against the
अकेले
classic.
आप
पुश
क्या
क्यों
कर रहे
करना
हो?
Has
है
been ditched by his teammate.
पुश क्यों करना है
ये
Two
क्या
of
है?
them, in fact.
Bro, that
Same
was
round
me,
है
Himself a
and
little bit
these
too
two
far
are my
forward.
team.
In a bit of a miscom. Hopefully we do see that patched up a little bit later on
Nice,
Buys. All
Atam
of
na
does
bhai.
well to get a trade there.
स्टिल लो हेल्थ है गन मिल गई
Yudo trying to get a
एक
freebie
पे
on the
तीन
Artsca. This
ऑन
is where things could get a little bit wonky, my friend. Oh, okay.
ओ ना
Gets it
W
again.
timing, W
नहीं,
timing.
still able to
Outlaw
take
मिली
down
है.
Autumn
2v3 है. Come on, come on. मिया का free kill है बनता है.
यहाँ पे एक किल मिल गया ना मजा
Oh, if he
आएगा
hung around
हाँ
for
थोड़ा
another
अलग
split
आवाज आ
second,
रहा है
he would have had
वो
that line with the way
एयरपोर्ट्स
that
की
DFM peek around the
थोड़ा अलग
corner.
आवाज आता रहेगा
अबे साउंड दे दिया उसने बी जाने का बनता है.
B play end up for DFM here,
ट्राई मैं बस
but that's not going to happen.
30 seconds left.
Do look towards what they previously.
हेलो 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 हाँ अरे ये क्यों
did.
पहुंच
They
गई
were
Kind of want to play things, planning to
Kinda wanna
थोड़ा
play.
अलग आवाज आ रहा है ना
DFM
ठीक है
come
सॉरी
through.
honestly this one you're just planning not to lose any more rifles as DFM
Chat क्या
really
लगता है?
solidify some of that economy.
थर्ड
And
मैप
string
आएगा
together buys on buys and afford to have a couple of losses here and there because DFM are going to have
So
to
अब पूरा
really
CD
challenge
peek
on this
करके आ गया है,
battlefield
उसको
and try
पता है
and
CD
win
कोई नहीं आ
flawless
रहा.
on the attacking side. I know maybe a bad idea to just hold this gun for Harvey on towards the next round, but again, see what damage he's be able to do.
Time.
Playing safe for now, up around the spike.
Oh, spot किया रे मिया ने.
Arrow spotted.
Yeah, and that's it.
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात
See
नहीं.
anyone peel away, hold on to that gun as Harvey into the next round where
डब्बे में डब्बा, डब्बे में केक. हर शाखा जो एक नंबर है.
with the overdrive where needed if you do want to get a little bit jumpy in the server.
Varun bhai, thank you with the pot rupees. I am your first giveaway winner. Varun is dead. क्या बात
Equal
कर रहा है?
scoreline, 3-3. Is this going to be a turning
what?
point for DFM to really
कैसा है मेरे भाई?
see what they're made of in the server today against
Welcome to
Global
the
Esports?
channel,
Otherwise,
bro.
risk dropping
What's
down
up?
into an
Long time no
elimination
shishi.
run in the lower bracket.
Bro, मेरे first ever giveaway का winner आ गया है.
Okay, just Prowler, just fake.
Wait, flash. They flash out, flash out.
Guys, it's neon ulti, will be split A, fast split A, should be fast split A.
On the one way.
Can
you Prowler in? Chill, chill, guys.
No, no, I'm so far.
They're not coming, they're not coming. Chill.
It's a good read though. It's good recognition there from Crystal. Could be a split A. For the moment in time it was, but now you've got a bit of this mid-doors pressure from DFM as Autumn removes Cess from the equation and Patman does well to not overplay his
shot.
hand.
You gotta
Good shot,
admire how
Atam,
they
no?
really calm their
They're going
nerves
guard.
down after
Three
the initial
guys
contact.
playing on A.
Just long enough to find the shot. Now extra information off of it. Now you can definitely confirm it's going to be a split A. So
Yeah.
Pat just waiting to strike while the iron is
ठीक है.
hot. Down goes a couple players
ना,
from
क्या
DFM.
नाचा है भाई.
Able to answer back.
कोई बात नहीं, 2v3.
What
अभी
cost,
एक और pick नहीं
Their
देना बस.
health incredibly low.
Yeah.
Susceptible to wall bangs
Nice,
and
bro.
also open lines of sight.
And now you just need to not play this round essentially.
Okay, let's not
Crystal from
1v1
here on
now.
out. Wait for your team to come. Don't give May an opportunity for the 1 versus 3. He's going to try and do it with the time that he's got in his hands. There's the first. There's the
Bro,
second.
this
This
guy
is why
is
I
too
say you
good.
have to play 3 versus 1s
30
as
seconds
a 3
left.
versus 1 because this is what can happen. Crystal will now meet with May at this B site.
क्या
But will he get
खेला है
here
भाई
earlier
मियां?
than May thinks?
Oh my god.
That's what it comes down to. He's
planted.
actually
You won't
able to
expect-
force. He just pops overdrive.
इसके पास stun है bro, इसके पास stun है.
Tough shot for Crystal to find.
Ah,
He's got to
this
be
is
so
tough.
careful.
Do you
Okay,
think
his
that
ult
May
is gone.
relocated into the link
But
though,
his stun
Crystal?
is still on.
Suspects it.
Or does he? Clearing holes. Gotta look long. Overdrive expired. Vandal in hand. Not planted for May, but it's an angle that he can swing out and spot.
He's gonna go for it. Crystal's onto it. Oh, and just it goes so
Bro,
perfectly.
what a
Red
clutch!
Plus comes up huge for May.
भाई
That is
क्या
exactly why,
reposition
my
किया है वो?
You have to play very careful in this game and not give players clutch moments, not slip up in important, pivotal situations. May has
Weak
dug
round आएगा
extremely deep. I would say May is playing like the May of old, the May we come
How?
to expect. We haven't seen that too much from him so
भाई
far
उधर,
this year.
जावी ने हगा उसके ऊपर हाँ.
That's going to be a kick up the
अरे
butt.
क्लच में अवेयर नहीं रहेगा ना, वो भी
assume.
मैप वीप देख रहा रहेगा.
As a timeout will come around the corner. May
उसने
getting away
reposition पे ही निकाल लिया राउंड.
with that round.
तो
It's
अल्ट खोला
DFM's
बेचारा
timeout
क्या ही
though,
expect
because if they
करेगा
called it
क्रिस्टल
early, it
Bro.
could have been. No, it is GE's. they slipped up in that round, but May did amazing.
We're freaking clutch, bro.
Amazing. Wow. I see what you did there.
That was not intended.
Nice one, Komodo. Yeah, absolutely.
पेट ने रिवील क्यों नहीं डाला 3v1 पे? रिवील था उसके पास, घर पे लेके जाना होगा.
So definite timeout being called right now. I mean,
क्रिस्टल की आवाज क्रेजी है. ऐसी है ना थोड़ी. मार दूंगा साले.
I mean, there was a slip up in that A side as well, technically from
डाला था
Yudotan,
उसने,
right?
okay. Reveal नहीं था, okay. डाला था, okay.
He's very committed with no way to get out of there. A crossfire would feel a little bit impossible as well because you don't have a smoke going down to the stairs, right? Patman has to watch over towards the art play, and Yudotan has to watch over towards main. Just finds the wrong timing and the wrong spray. A little bit frazzled when May is jumping around with Ko coming down at the art lane. So, a bit unlucky for GE there. Reset to the pistols now as DFM, as I said, if they can do really well on this attacking side, they should set themselves up for a good close on this map, given defensive history.
One round in the lead for now. Trying to set
nice
on
shot.
There goes GE. Just
भी मिल गया पूरा लेकिन ठीक है एक वैंडल मिल गई फ्री की.
Steal a gun from Autumn. So we'll see what he wants to do with the Vandal. If he is going to be the one to hold it, there's going to be a question mark the server to see if you want to consider dropping an ult here for GE as well. If they get another kill, absolutely.
Fireman peek.
Oh no, but Yatska just mows them all down. Yudotan.
He farmed so well.
And at the end of it,
भाई
still though, May comes cracking through.
भाई जिस हिसाब का पिक था मुझे नहीं लगा था भाई वो इतना मार पाएगा. भाई ये यहाँ पे है ना कोई तो नाचना चाहिए था कोई नाचा नहीं.
Good stability, good push from Yatska. Mobile down, they line up.
नहीं वो पिक में वे.
Now the guns will be back for G.
अजबाऊ X440 बुक कर दी मैंने. क्या बात है. Congrats यार उदय भाई सैयारा. नई वाली बुक की मतलब तूने. Crazy मेरे भाई. Congratulations यार. भाई मार्केट का क्रैश किया है आज. हाँ ना माँ कसम सब लाल लाल दिख रहा है.
Did see an operator being brought out for GE as well. Doesn't feel like they've really acquired it thus far, but economy does permit it now. Yudotan to pick that up and hold the B site by himself. Effort.
Wow, Batman! Every single time, bro, is getting the first pick.
Courtesy of the supporting of Crystal, the backup of Autumn as well. Again, GE love to lean these 4-1s, 1-1-3s for the initial get-goes.
Oh, DFM sees a slight gap into its middle. Comes back in to re-clear. Yudotan whipping the shot, so unfortunately it's back off the line. But GE will continue to push out. Relay bolt as well comes in. May thinks to go for the chase because Kaide has managed to sneak up around the back. Barrel's been spotted. The first player goes down. Javi has to shoot himself out,
oh
but
my
not do
God,
it,
bro.
which leaves the A site open and ripe for the taking.
क्या खेल रही है भाई? थर्ड मैप क्यों हो रहा है? कुत्ते सा हारा है. 13-3 हारा है लिटरली जी ने.
कूद के मारा बे उसने.
बॉल में क्या हो रहा है?
Idea that anyone could be coming from main as well.
तेरे घर के सामने से बोल रहा हूँ थोड़ा कम चिल्ला.
To get that health up that he did lose, so you no longer have access to that going into the next couple rounds. I mentioned that was an important one for DFM to weather through. They have firmly found themselves in the driver's seat right now in terms of economy and rounds and future trajectory as well. Buys on buys.
A lot of
लैग कर रहे हैं क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
Battery low. Please charge.
Oh, no man.
They might actually be looking pretty comfortable.
Legendary Ivan, thank you for the 200 rupees. Hajbhai has insane crazy aim, 100% accuracy on walls.
Like for GE. Sometimes you want to combo a couple of these ultis off the rip as well. See what you're going to be able to do. You want to try and deploy.
Wow, nice shot, Crystal.
Perhaps in the get-go, slow your opponents. There's not.
Thank you for the 200 Legendary Evan. That was a freaking idiotic joke, bro. Please find some better jokes. Please.
Towards A main at the moment.
Thank you for the huge 200.
Mid deployment for global esports.
it's just gonna be a lot of noise.
हैवी है पुश है पूरा छोड़ दिए वे रीटेक पे खेल रहा है इको राउंड एनीवेज ऑटम गेट्स वन क्रिस्टल कितना कोने पे खेल रहा है इपिंग डाउन
the flash in is gorgeous. The trades need to start to come out. This is where it gets a little bit upside down for DFM.
Flash! What a flash by
That's
Autumn!
exactly where Patman will strike. 2 down in the ground alongside
Brother, that
Aryan.
flash!
Well, that's striking where the iron is hot, but not for DFM, who were
Clutch has never done that
feeling
ever.
a little bit heavy. GE, the right spot at the right time.
अगर मेरे टीममेट ऐसा शूट करते
Trade
ना तो
by pace, DFM there.
करते हैं
Not even at the cost of any ults from
Bro,
Global as
उसने
well.
डबल फ्लैश दिया दोनों में ब्लाइंड थे क्या
Nicely done in the battle of the scrap.
पहला वाला फ्लैश किया
Here earlier as well, right? Couple of
फिर
content
अगले
pieces
वाले
ago.
फ्लैश में पैटर्न
Everyone
निकला
thinking that GE
नहीं,
aren't going to
योरू
be sharp
किसमें
on
मरा?
aim. Everyone thinking that Varel were going to be able to out-aim them. People thinking that DFM are going to be able to out-aim them. They are thriving in a couple of these moments. But DFM showing more in this map already as well. Can they maintain a lead on the exchange of the halves? It's Autumn to be tested.
ऑटम बहुत आगे खेल रहा है दैट्स अ गुड रीड बाय ऑटम टू प्ले ऑन बी बट ही इज अलोन ऑन बी चार्ज एन ए पे
Such deep lane to take. It's gonna take quite a while. The rest of the team is still trying to piece together what's happening across the map, but
ठीक है
there goes the
ठीक है
exchange, and instantly
Fast
DFM
trade
wants
किया
blood.
भाई
They want to get that spike down.
Patman
का ult है
Two ultimates to slow and
is he gonna send it now no he'll wait for the
audio.
team
Has to be an angle you'd assume to drop them together here. There's the first and the second.
तीन जन स्लो
perfect eyes cover so
और
much.
लेकिन वो लोग
The
स्मोक
seas and
में
everything connecting too. Trying to set up
nah
for
bro
light speed, but just playing around the end of the Cosmic Divide. That's exactly where DFM plants their feet down. Just Patman left, and down he goes. The final domino to fall.
And the right weapons
लेकिन
for the
रुकना
right position
पड़ेगा
as
ना
well.
उनका
Doesn't matter
अल्ट
if
जाने
you're
तक
slowed, hugging the Cosmic
अल्ट
Divide.
जाने तक
Shorty's
रुकना
that close
पड़ेगा ना
range, get that first shot out. And a little crossfire of the Nebula as well. Should
ब्रो
be
लोग रुके
good.
क्यों
भाई वो लोग
The layering of
फाइट
those ults
लेने
as well
गए
just does not really
तो
work out for
उधर
GE. They
सामने
can't get through it. That's
खड़ा
why
था
I
ना
mentioned the
सेस,
Cosmic
वो
Divide.
stun नहीं था।
Perfectly timed by Cess, in my opinion.
ब्रो सब
No
स्टंट
way
थे
that both
अरे
of
वो
those
तो ये
ults are
ब्रो
getting
अरे लिंक
all
वाला
four
बाहर क्यों
members
नहीं आ
of
रहा मेरा
DFM.
भाई
He's gonna hold your
अच्छा वो
angles
मॉली
together
हो गया
properly.
था
3 versus 1.
अरे तो मॉली के ऊपर से आ जाते यार
Last round of the half now.
ना
Easy
ब्रो
buys for everyone in another extremity fight.
ना ब्रो
Interceptor scares you away for now.
ये दो अल्ट अच्छे पुल ऑफ
GE
किए
hold
भाई
near main space immediately. DFM alter.
डिस्कॉर्ड ने कान मार दी भाई डिस्कॉर्ड ने कान मार दी भाई स्क्रिबल केस मेरा चैट नहीं दिख रहा क्या दिख रहा है सब दिख रहा है अबे तेरे वजह से डिस्कॉर्ड खोला था मैंने पूरी स्ट्रीम की वाट लग गई Discord delete. Discord delete. Discord delete भाई. मेरा आवाज तो आ रहा है. देखता हूँ. Consider trying out audio settings by using a faster encoder preset. वही तो चेंज नहीं हो रहा है भाई. That's my point. वरना मैं चेंज कर देता. हाँ रीस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. आवाज आ रहा है ना बराबर. अबे डिस्काउंट ने गांड मार दी बे.
To be aware of the Sentinel utility
मेरे
is
को
going to be
रीस्टार्ट
over
करने
there.
में कंटाल आ रहा है भाई.
Kaide.
स्ट्रीम भी लैग हो रहा
कुछ
है.
भी मत लिखो
Side
चैट.
of B that the footsteps will already
एक
be
सीजन में
heard. You
मैक्सिमम
gotta
3 बार ही जीते
run
हैं.
on over.
इज्जत से बात करो.
If you are
And
DFM
this
currently to
match
back
VCT
this one
waiting.
up, it's all 5 for
अरे तेरे
GT.
डिस्काउंट ने
Vested to
स्क्वाड
the
के
B
वैसे
side.
मार दी भाई.
हैवी भी कर रही है. जी. We need this
Restart
pistol.
करो
Very
stream
nice.
chat.
Yatsuka, what a crazy shot. अच्छा वो टीपी किया मुंह के सामने. बैटमैन ज्यादा टाइम लगा दिया मारने पे.
Right now,
3v3.
as the skirmish settles,
Spike planted.
May has to just try to jump on in here with this shorty and be a little bit of a bait for the team.
Oh, that's going to be so risky as well. He does have the relay, though. Oh, manages to do it. Cess to add for cover
my
off the
God.
top. Unbelievable pistol retakes coming through for
खुद ही
DFM.
ओपन होके फाइट दी है सारी.
Highlighted it, I think, perfectly in that situation, though.
Of course, this idiot will use Google Translate to translate this लिखा
Play
है.
that one as
हाँ,
best as possible.
मैंने यूज ही नहीं किया.
You buy time for your team to
इसका
get the
मतलब तू
rotations over.
एक
You
चमन
find the kill,
छिंगा है
you
मेरे
find some
भाई.
extra damage there
100
with that
रुपए
ghost
दे के
against Batman.
तू चाहता है मैं ये सब करूं.
Generally,
पदोड़े,
these B-side takes
shit on my
like this
town.
are going to look a little bit more one-dimensional.
अबे पिस्टल राउंड हार गए अपन. यार ये इसके वजह से ये अनूप के वजह से हगासा.
Play a little bit more on the
ध्यान से
playbook
देखने नहीं दिया.
for the splits coming out into this.
और वो अपना योरू
B-side.
उधर क्यों खोल लिया? नहीं बे, फ्लैश के साथ खोला था मस्त.
This is exactly what Yatsuka was expecting.
Bro.
Pistol rounds into DFM. Extend out their lead, looking for a good start. Don't really want to see too much of a force up from Global Esports here with that plant down, though they are going to grab something.
देखो लास्ट मैप जो है वो
After we
स्प्लिट
give it
है
time.
जिसमें पेपर एक्स को हराया अपन ने.
Into the scope of Yatsuka. And well, Yudo-tan is just going to be taken down.
Anybody want to have another go? You still pick that up, Pat?
Make sure it's not a bit of a poison chalice, though.
चैट लैग हो रहा है क्या?
Marshall is drawing attention so much that you hold it, you die.